Have you ever felt overwhelmed by other people's energy or demands? Like you're standing in the middle of a storm without shelter? If so, it's time to discover your inner fortress. Close your eyes if it's safe and take in a slow, steady, deep breath. Imagine a tall, ornate gate before you. Its design is as unique as you are. Make it your own. When you're ready, gently push open that gate and step inside to feel an instant sense of relief. Like you're entering a peaceful courtyard, shielded from the chaos outside. Welcome back. I'm Leandra Witchwood, and this is our first week in the Garden of Rampart. Think of this garden as your workshop for building a heightened sense of self-awareness and protecting your energy and your boundaries. Today, we'll explore how to create an internal fortress, an environment that supports our well-being and allows you to stand firm in your truth and to hold firm your boundaries. In the Garden of Rampart, we focus on protective strategies so we can flourish in every area of life. The garden metaphor comes from my Gardens of the Mystic initiation and certification program, where I lead individuals through 18 different esoteric gardens. To learn more about this program, check out the link in the show notes or visit my website, leandrawitchwood.com. In many cases, the term warrior conjures images of soldiers mindlessly following commands, which can be a very patriarchal manifestation of our current cultural values. In this episode, I challenge you to find a different perspective, the divine feminine warrior who fights with discernment, with spirit, and with heart. The divine feminine doesn't just put up walls, she builds fortresses of awareness. She asks, is this a battle that is necessary? Am I acting with integrity? What is the end goal? In the Garden of Rampart, we are not shutting out the world. We're creating healthy boundaries so we can be present without being drained or overrun by intrusive energies from the world. In my tradition, we tell a story about the sentinel of the forest. This sentinel became the eyes and ears of the forest because they could grow taller than any other tree. The sentinel is known as pine, and they are the one who watch with discernment and warn the forest of impending danger. They report on the activities of the world. They see clearly and see far. As we look at our journey ahead, let us become the sentinel who observes without judgment. Allow your senses to give you feedback on the benefits, the consequences, all without critical judgment. Sometimes we must build a fortress around ourselves to observe in safety where discernment is unclouded by fear and disturbance. This fortress will be a place where you can return anytime you feel overwhelmed or burdened by too many demands. Ask yourself, what does my safe space look like? Take a journey into your garden, into your fortress. As you pass through that gate, what does your courtyard look like? How does it feel? Is there a circle of ancient trees? Is it modern and high-tech? Be as detailed as possible. Notice the textures, the colors, even the temperature of the air. Who might be there with you? What details can you tease out of this vision for yourself? I would like to invite you to breathe and observe. Inhale slowly for a count of 4, feeling the sturdiness of your fortress around you. And exhale for the count of 6, releasing any tension, fear, and allow your fortress to serve you. Allow it to serve as its purpose intends, as a protective space of solitude. If you have your journal ready or your notebook handy, take a moment to write down a short description of your fortress. Write down any key phrases, words, anything that will help you remember these details. Recall the feelings you get when you step into this courtyard, into your fortress. What feelings arise? How does this space support you emotionally and energetically? When you're ready, take this mantra with you. I create and sustain a sanctuary of inner peace and resilience. I create and sustain a sanctuary of inner peace and resilience. For more in-depth techniques and community support, join the Gardens of the Mystic program, where we continue to dive into this fortress, into the Garden of Rampart. Check the show notes or visit leandrawitchwood.com for more details. Thank you for joining me in this garden and taking the first steps into the Garden of Rampart. Next week, we will stand as warriors and guard our own energy and souls. Until next time, stay grounded in your fortress.